everyone, this is the Division 1 final for Season 3 of OQL USA Pop Solos. We are here to play 60 questions, and the winner will be the person with the most points at the end. Our 4 finalists are Ricky Young.
Hi, I'm Ricky Young from Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm happy to be here.
He can only be Rookie Young for one more season, so I have to make that joke before it's time to go. Yep, but Ricky's done really well in his first season of Pop Solos. We also are joined by Dan Burgess.
Howdy, Dan Burgess, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Also delighted to be here.
Dan Burgess is the Season 2 champion, defending champion. We're also joined by no stranger to these ranks, Colby Burnett.
And I'm Colby Burnett. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Glad to be here.
And finally, our inaugural champion, Ben McIntyre.
Hi, I'm Ben McIntyre from Rockford, Michigan. Equally delighted to be here.
I was hoping you were going to pull the "I'm not here to make friends" card. Somebody's got to do it.
But it is important to note that apparently being from the Midwest is extremely valuable in this competition. I'm not sure.
All edges.
You have long winters, so nothing to do but stay indoors and watch things.
Exactly.
Not untrue.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share the scorer. And just to make sure everybody can only see the score.
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful. Players will have 30 seconds, and on passes you'll have 3. So I'll be pretty aggressive on enforcing that. So anyway, we will begin with Ricky's first set of 3. Ricky, in a game of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon can connect to Janelle Monáe through what actress who was in Beauty Shop with Bacon and Hidden Figures with Monáe?
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson is incorrect. Dan?
Spencer?
It is Octavia Spencer, correct. Ricky, in a bit from 2011, comedian Kyle Kinane discussed a visit he made on the day Michael Jackson died to the Facebook fan page for what biscuits served by Red Lobster?
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Cheddar Bay biscuits is correct.
It's such a good stand-up routine, too.
Next, Ricky, for her 1992 video, Walking on Broken Glass, Annie Lennox acquired both costuming and John Malkovich from what 1988 period piece?
Pass.
All right, Colby.
Dangerous Liaisons.
It is Dangerous Liaisons. Yes, the 2 people vying for her affection in that video are John Malkovich and Hugh Laurie.
Oh man, I was like 55% sure of that. Okay.
Good thing it worked out. All right, Dan. What 6-season TV show that debuted on ABC in 2004 is called Stay Alive in Russia and Mysterious Island in Slovenia?
Lost?
Yes, it is Lost. Correct. Set to a theme composed by Oscar winner Dave Grusin, a white horse runs across the screen and sprouts wings to become a Pegasus in what company's production logo?
TriStar?
It is TriStar, or now Columbia TriStar, but yes, TriStar is correct. On May 22nd, 2004, Usher's Burn replaced which of his other songs, one featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris, at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, where it had been enjoying a 12-week run at number 1?
Yeah!
It is that one. Correct.
Nice job.
3 for 3 for Dan. Yeah, good work. Colby, what 1997 movie includes a dream sequence featuring a monologue on glue and viscosity, a handsome square-jawed Sandy Frink, and elderly versions of the title characters still arguing about which one is the Mary to the other's Rhoda?
Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Is Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Nice.
The
Oh
group
my God.
Reference to the Post-its. Yep, absolutely.
Okay, yep. That's I had to put all of that together because I have not seen that film.
That's very well done. Especially considering. Colby Abstergo Industries is a fictional megacorporation featured in what stealth video game series?
Assassin's Creed.
It is Assassin's Creed, the modern day Templars. And finally, Colby, sorry, I'm making sure I'm not. Yep, there we go. Sorry. Screen's jumping. I apologize. Okay, Colby. What 7-letter term describes a checkerboard pattern made up of 2 colors plus a third color that is actually an interlacing of the first 2? Dorothy's dress in The Wizard of Oz features this pattern.
Gingham?
Can you say it again, please?
Gingham?
Gingham is correct. 3 out of 3. Correct.
Okay.
Well done. Ben, while at the State University of New York, Purchase, Stanley Tucci convinced what Arby's spokesman, his roommate at the time, to remove the first couple letters from his first name to make it more marketable?
Pass.
Okay, Ricky?
Pass.
Dan?
Irving Raines.
Ving Rames or Irving Rames is correct.
I would have flexed the same way, Dan.
Ben, in what is widely considered the first ever hip hop skit, album engineer Al Watts serves as the host of a trivia game show and asks such questions as how many feathers are on a Purdue chicken and how many fibers are intertwined in a shredded wheat biscuit? On what 1989 album?
3 Foot High and Rising.
Yeah, correct. Yes. Good.
That's real good. That's real
That's
good.
good.
It's really good to just have. And finally, in 2020, Sports Illustrated named 5 activist athletes as its Sports People of the Year. Among the 5 was what tennis player who publicly demonstrated support for the BLM movement at the 2020 US Open by wearing 7 masks, 1 per match, with the names of Black victims of racially unjust violence.
Osaka.
Naomi Osaka is correct. Yes, 2 out of 3 on that with a very impressive middle get. So we have 5-4-2-1. Of course, lots of game to come. So Ricky, ignoring some popular fan theories, the title characters of what TV show originated in a version of the universe labeled C-137?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, ignoring some popular fan theories, the title characters of what TV show originated in a version of the universe labeled C-137?
Sliders?
It is not, Ben.
Rick and Morty.
It is Rick and Morty, correct. Ricky, what 8-season TV show that debuted on USA in 2002 is called Defective Detective in Russia?
Monk?
It is Monk, correct. I have no idea how close the word defective and the word detective are in Russian. It seems like there might be people having some liberties with that one, but we'll find out. Ricky, Union Aerospace Corporation, an operator of radioactive waste facilities, is featured in what first-person shooter video game series?
Fallout?
It is not. Colby?
Dead Space.
No. Ben?
Oh,
I will pass.
Okay. Dan?
Also pass.
It's Doom, UAC.
I goofed. Okay.
Dan, what team superstitiously began playing Kate Smith's version of God Bless America before home games in 1969? Smith performed the song live at the 1973-74 season opener. That season ended with this team becoming the first expansion team to win a Stanley Cup.
Repeat, please.
What team superstitiously began playing Kate Smith's version of God Bless America before home games in 1969? Smith performed the song live at the 1973-74 season opener. That season ended with this team becoming the first expansion team to win a Stanley Cup. Ten seconds.
Go Blues.
No. Ricky?
Flyers.
It is the
Oh,
Philadelphia
okay.
Flyers. Dan, in a game of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, Kevin Bacon can connect to Lucy Liu through what actress who was in A Few Good Men with Bacon and to Charlie's Angels Full Throttle with Liu?
Moore.
Demi Moore is correct. And what 11-letter term describes a pointy, broken check textile pattern? The University of Alabama unsuccessfully tried to trademark this pattern because it's also associated with Bear Bryant's fedoras.
Houndstooth.
It is houndstooth, yes.
Well done.
2 out of 3 there. Colby. Solutions and Other Problems is the most recent book written by Ali Brosh, who created what blog-style webcomic that debuted in 2009 and who reportedly cleaned all the things at least once in 2010.
Hyperbole and a half.
It has hyperbole and a half, correct. Next, while at the Boston Museum School of Fine Arts, Peter Wolf, the lead singer of the Jay Giles Band, was kicked out of his apartment by his roommate for being too weird. Ironic, considering his roommate was what director, whom Pauline Kael once referred to as the first popular surrealist?
Cronenberg.
It is not, Ben.
Lynch.
It is David Lynch. Yeah, David Lynch.
I thought that. All right.
And finally, Colby, since the late 1970s, comedian Paula Poundstone has made jokes about the comprehensive instructions on the outer boxes of what brand name breakfast item?
All right. Could I hear that one more time?
Yep, since the late 1970s, comedian Paula Poundstone has made jokes about the comprehensive instructions on the outer boxes of what brand name breakfast item? 10 seconds.
Rice Krispies.
It is not. Ricky? Oh, sorry. Ricky?
Pass.
Ben?
Pop Tarts.
It is Pop-Tarts, correct.
Okay.
Ben, Jennifer Lopez wanted to do a solo dance in her 2003 I'm Glad video. So director David LaChapelle recreated the set and fashions of what 1983 movie, whose routine J-Lo recreated?
Flashdance.
It is Flashdance. Perpetual almost EGOT-er Mark Shaman composed the theme to what production company's logo, which features a lighthouse's light rotating as the sun comes up?
Castle Rock.
It is Castle Rock. Good. And finally, on July 11th, 2009, the Black Eyed Peas' I Got a Feeling replaced which of their other songs, one with an onomatopoeic title, at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, where it had been enjoying a 12-week run at #1.
Boom Boom Pow.
Boom Boom Pow is correct. So Ben takes the lead there, 2 5 out of 6s. Ricky working from behind here and gets 3. Ricky. After she graduated from Yale Drama School, Frances McDormand roomed with what Oscar-winning actress who would be responsible for introducing McDormand to the Coen brothers, and for whom the Coens specifically wrote the lead role in Raising Arizona?
Shoe.
Not Dan.
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter is correct. Next. After killing a rat in the locker room with his stick prior to a game in the 1995-96 season, Scott Mellenby went on to score 2 goals. Goalie John Van Beesbrook called this the rat trick, which fans of which recent expansion team imitated by throwing plastic rats onto the ice?
Florida Panthers.
Is correct. And in a scene featuring aesthetic whimsy and a Mark Mothersbaugh score, Max Fisher sips his tea, then casually solves the hardest geometry equation in the world. The class applauds and Max awakens from this dream sequence. He's still the titular school's worst student in what 1998 movie?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, in a scene featuring aesthetic whimsy and a Mark Mothersbaugh score, Max Fisher sips his tea, then casually solves the hardest geometry equation in the world. The class applauds and Max awakens from this dream sequence. He's still the titular school's worst student in what 1998 movie?
Rushmore.
It is Rushmore.
Well
Yes,
done.
good. Dan. In the $20 sack pyramid skit featured on Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Henry Loke offers Duckmouth and Bootney Lee Farnsworth a chance to win some Indo and a $35 gift certificate to what establishment? Located at 2100 North Long Beach Boulevard.
Repeat it, please.
Yes, in the $20 sack pyramid skit featured on Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Henry Loke offers Duckmouth and Bootney Lee Farnsworth a chance to win some Indo and a $35 gift certificate to what establishment? Located at 2100 North Long Beach Boulevard.
Fat burger.
It isn't, Ricky?
Pass.
Colby?
Pass.
Ben?
Pass.
It is the Compton Swap Meet.
Oh, God, yeah, it is.
Dan, in what fantasy adventure series was the Wish Realm a parallel version of the Enchanted Forest?
Is that it? Sorry, could
Yeah.
you repeat?
Yeah, in what fantasy adventure series was the Wish Realm a parallel version of the Enchanted Forest?
Legend of Zelda.
No, Ricky?
Pass.
Colby?
Pass.
Ben?
Pass.
The TV series Once Upon a Time. Finally, Dan, for Rumors, her 2021 video with Cardi B, Lizzo drew extensively from what 1997 animated film that may have featured just as many vases, but definitely far fewer winged penises.
Repeat.
Yeah, for Rumors, her 2021 video with Cardi B, Lizzo drew extensively from what 1997 animated film that may have featured just as many vases, but definitely far fewer winged penises.
Mulan.
No, Ricky?
Hercules.
It is Hercules, yes.
Well, that's it for me, guys. Good luck.
Hard to say. Anyway, Colby, in a game of
pretty
six,
easy to say.
in a game of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon can connect to Abigail Breslin through what actress who was in Flatliners with Bacon and August Osage County with Breslin?
Robert?
Yes, the classic Flatliners.
Oh, okay.
Serious. It's like the Kevin Bacon game classic only. Colby, what production company named after a short film from 1968 has a logo that only occasionally features its own theme, which is by John Williams, and depicts 2 figures on a flying bicycle against a full moon?
Okay, could you repeat, please?
Yes, what production company named after a short film from 1968 has a logo that only occasionally features its own theme, which is by John Williams, and depicts 2 figures on a flying bicycle against a full moon?
So THX.
No, Ricky?
Amblin.
Amblin is correct, yeah. Steven film. Colby, one of Sports Illustrated's 2020 Sports People of the Year, Brianna Stewart, opened the 2020 WNBA season alongside opponent Laisha Clarendon to announce a 26-second moment of silence for what EMT, who had been killed by police during a botched raid?
Taylor.
Yes. Ben, The Shinra Electric Power Company is an industrial enterprise introduced in 1997 in an installment of what video game series?
Fallout.
No. Colby?
Pass.
Ricky?
Pass.
Dan?
Pass.
You're the bad guys in the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. Ben, Zach Wienersmith, who recently released the book Soonish, 10 Emergent Technologies That'll Improve and or Ruin Everything, is best known for what gag-a-day webcomic that mostly focuses on science, philosophy, and religion.
XKC. Sorry, XKCD.
No. Colby?
Pass.
Ricky?
Pass.
Dan?
Pass.
That is Saturday Morning Breakfast Cereal, or SMBC.
SMBC.
And
Ew,
finally, Ben, in a bit off his 2004 album Never Scared, Chris Rock name-checked what chain, saying that its fried goodies are so good, if I told you they had crack in it, you'd go, I knew something was up.
Popeyes.
No. Colby?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme is correct. So that got interesting
All
as
right,
hell.
now it is.
All right, everything's
Like-
tightened up.
Like I said. Anyway. So yeah, 7888, no big deal, whatever. Let's play. All right. Good luck,
Go.
everybody. Ricky.
Oh God.
Also, bonus attempts are even. This is a game. Anyway. Ricky.
Yeah, if I recall. Freaking Doom. All right, let's go.
Ricky, producer Derek D. Angeletti debuted what alter ego in the skit preceding Kick in the Door on Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death?
I'm gonna pass. Just
Okay.
save us some time.
Dan,
Pass.
Colby,
Yes.
Ben,
Pass.
is Mad Rapper.
That's really hard.
It's a hard quad. Ricky, on April 21st, 2018, it was perhaps preordained that Drake's Nice for What replaced which of his other songs at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, where it had been enjoying an 11-week run at number 1.
Can you repeat? Can you paste that, please?
Yes, I can. Everybody can reach if you need to reach. Should go ahead and delete the answer there.
Oh, God's Plan.
God's Plan is correct. Little Jeopardy clue there for you.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
I heard you say nice for what, and I was like, is it supposed to be something that? But then seeing it, yeah.
And Ricky, a picture book about cats entitled The Sneaking, Hiding, Vibrating Creature was recently published by what writer of the webcomic Strange Planet?
What's the name? What is his name? I was gonna say Wilson. That's not right.
It is not, Dan.
I have no answer, and I must pass.
Colby,
Pass.
Ben,
Pass.
Nathan
It's Nathan
Pyle.
something.
Nathan Pyle
Pyle.
is his name.
And I just didn't
Oh,
wanna
it's
say
the
Nathan.
alien dude. Oh,
It's
Yeah.
the alien dudes. Yeah, that's what Strange Planet is. I noted.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm gonna say
noted.
Nathan.
I noted on Tuesday that that comic is just Coneheads, but like
yes,
it's
it is.
just way more popular.
It's so
Coneheads.
charming.
It is, but it's also Coneheads. Anyway,
Yeah, I never thought about it.
Dan, in 2007, Patton Oswalt delivered a bit about a new item from what fast food chain's menu, noting that the dish featured ingredients that are not arranged on a plate like you're an adult with respect and dignity.
I can quote this entire bit, but I'm not going to. KFC.
The KFC sadness.
I
ball
I
is
want a
correct.
failure pile and a
Did
sandwich.
you play Like, this moral coils, it'll end in tears as I just stare off into the middle distance, you know.
Dan, in what 1985 movie includes a dream sequence scored by Danny Elfman that features pictures? Gross. I can't read all of a sudden. What 1985 movie includes a dream sequence scored by Danny Elfman that features pieces of a bicycle being transported by an ambulance full of clowns to an operating room, where they are elevated by a giant claw and lowered into a cauldron as the devil Francis laughs?
Hoping this Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure has a bicycle. That is correct. And in addition to making him one of 2020's Sports People of the Year, Sports Illustrated declared LeBron James the winner of their Legacy Award, which is named for what Muslim convert, a retired athlete who secured the release of 15 hostages from Iraq in 1990.
Repeat.
Yes. In addition to making him one of 2020's Sports People of the Year, Sports Illustrated declared LeBron James the winner of their Legacy Award, which is named for what Muslim convert, a retired athlete who secured the release of 15 hostages from Iraq in 1990.
Say Abdul-Jabbar.
It is not, Colby.
Oh, whoa. I will pass.
Ben,
Muhammad Ali.
correct.
That makes a lot
The
more
coin
sense.
wrong.
Yeah,
He's-
That's
Yeah,
rough because I
he's-
thought it was him the whole time.
I didn't know either.
That is a common wrong answer, but yeah, that is a cool story about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or about Muhammad Ali, not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar though. Anyway, seems like something Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would also do. But
Yeah.
Colby, what 9-season TV show that debuted on CBS in 2005 is called Chasing Love Story in Taiwan, and That's How It Happened in Portugal?
How I Met Your Mother.
Is correct. Chasing Love Story. The 2014 music video for Iggy Azalea's Fancy, filmed largely at Grant High School in Los Angeles, was based on what 1995 movie that had also filmed there?
Clueless.
Clueless is correct. And finally, Lumpy Space is an alternate dimension in what animated TV show?
Lumpy Space.
Ten seconds.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
It is not. Ricky.
Pass.
Dan.
Pass.
Ben.
Pass.
It is Adventure Time. People
Damn
have
it.
said a lot of
That's
Futurama.
a thing I've seen like a season.
Also,
of.
One of those things I
I
don't
did
know,
not
but
get
it
it.
sounds like an Adventure Time name.
Yeah,
so,
I believe that was the reason someone got it in one game I read for already. They were like, I don't know, Adventure Time. Anyway, Ben, what 7-letter name describes a teardrop-shaped motif with a curved upper end? Though it's a Persian motif with a Scottish moniker, its name is also deeply associated with the city of Chanhassen, Minnesota.
Paisley.
Yes.
Great.
Next, in a game of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon can connect to Jonah Hill through what actress who is in Crazy Stupid Love with Bacon and Superbad with Hill?
Emma Stone.
Is correct. And though Brad Park of the Detroit Red Wings is credited with coining the phrase playoff beard, the tradition itself is said to have started with what NHL team that won 4 consecutive championships in the early 1980s?
Islanders.
Yes, Islanders is correct. And Ben takes a 2-point lead into round 5. We've seen a lot of different things happen already with round 5, so let's see how it goes. Good luck, everybody.
I'm waiting on that second X, so best of luck, everybody.
Ricky, as a theme composed by session guitarist Weddy Wachtel plays, the camera lens is shattered by a golf ball hit by an old man who declares it terrific in the logo for what production company?
Happy Madison.
Happy Madison is correct. Next, what 6-letter term describes a geometric pattern of solid or outlined diamonds or lozenges on a solid background color? The late golfer Payne Stewart was frequently associated with this pattern.
Argyle.
Yes. And Laurent Duvernay-Tardif was named one of 2020's SI Sports People of the Year because he sat out the 2020 NFL season to work on the COVID front line. Related, in 2018, the NFL denied Duvernay-Tardif's request to add what 2 letters to his jersey?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes. Laurent Duvernay-Tardif was named one of 2020's SI Sports People of the Year because he sat out the 2020 NFL season to work on the COVID front line. Relatedly, in 2018, the NFL denied Duvernay-Tardif's request to add what 2 letters to his jersey?
JR.
No. Dan?
MD
MD is correct.
and not DR.
Yeah, okay,
I know that was
he's a physician. Yeah,
that was a toss-up though.
that's rough.
Dan, To Be or Not to Be, that is The Adventure, a retelling of Hamlet modeled on the Choose Your Own Adventure series, is a book written by Ryan North, the creator of what webcomic that has reused the same 6 panels daily since it debuted in 2003?
Dinosaur Comics.
Dinosaur Comics is correct. The Black Mesa Research Facility, a direct rival to Aperture Science Innovators, which is featured in a different series, is one of the primary settings in what first-person shooter video game series?
Half-Life.
Half-Life is correct. Aperture.
Figured that one. That was something like that was coming.
Dan, screenwriter Craig Mazin has posted many highly retweeted remarks about what widely loathed senator and college debate team member who in 1988 was his freshman year roommate at Princeton.
Ted Cruz.
Left a sticky film on everything. That's correct.
Well done.
All right, let's see if I can get 2 out of 3 to get that bronze.
All right, Colby, in the intro skit to the song Wu-Tang's Seventh Chamber, Raekwon repeatedly asks Method Man for the location of his copy of what Hong Kong film?
Here's the second X. Master of the Flying Guillotine.
It is not. Ricky?
Pass.
Ben?
Pass.
Dan?
Pass.
It's The Killer by John Woo.
I've listened to that album so many times and I've skipped the skits.
I was just
every
like,
single time.
I was like, there it is. Come on, can I get it?
Next, Colby, on July 24th of this year, BTS's Permission to Dance replaced which of their other songs at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, where it had been enjoying the first 7 weeks of its 10 total at number 1.
All right, could I hear that one more time?
Yes, on July 24th of this year, BTS's Permission to Dance replaced which of their other songs at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, where it had been enjoying the first 7 weeks of its 10 total at number 1.
So Butter.
Butter is correct. And finally, what NHL team's towel power originated during conference finals in 1982 when coach Roger Nielsen reacted to a string of penalties by waving a white towel on the end of a hockey stick in mock surrender? This Canadian team has a 0-3 record at the Stanley Cup Finals.
All right, could I get that one more time?
Yes, what NHL team's towel power originated during conference finals in 1982 when coach Roger Nielsen reacted to a string of penalties by waving a white towel on the end of a hockey stick in mock surrender? This Canadian team has a 0-3 record at the Stanley Cup Finals.
Okay. Edmonton's one, Toronto's one. So Canucks.
Yes, it is Vancouver.
I was ready to jump on that with
Bronze, baby, let's go. Bronze.
The 30 seconds helps on that. Anyway.
No,
All
I
right.
just had to do like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. Ben, the opening sequence for what sci-fi series was sometimes tinted red and other times tinted blue to indicate the version of Earth in which that episode would be set?
Fringe.
Fringe is correct. Good. David Ames awakens, performs his morning routine, and leaves the house. It's Manhattan during rush hour, but the streets are completely empty, so David stops his Ferrari 250 GTO in Times Square and just starts running. which, considering the actor who plays David Ames, is not a surprise. So ends arguably the first dream sequence of what 2001 film?
Vanilla Sky.
It is Vanilla Sky. And finally, what 5-season TV show that debuted on HBO in 2002 is called Eavesdropping in Russia and Dirt of Baltimore in Slovakia?
Sorry, what? I guess I have it. It's The Wire.
It is The Wire. And both it and a title. So well done, Ben. That's 2 out of 3, which is, of course, not bad. Dan with, of course, a really nice showing. We will see all of these people save Ricky in the end of your finals in January, which will be fun.
Well done. Well earned.
Well done. Just like
Good match, everyone.
Let's.
The whole match came down to that Muhammad Ali Kareem Abdul-Jabbar coin flip, and I think I would have guessed Abdul-Jabbar if I was up first too. So
I should have gotten flyers. I mean, that was
really well played.
I guess Kareem Abdul-Jabbar too, and afterward I was like, oh, Muhammad Ali, that makes so much sense.
I thought about him. I just figured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the more likely person. But
Just
I don't know.
Yeah.
okay. That I mean, I'm that is a fair result. Well done,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Really good game. I'm going to
Yeah,
hit stop
tough slot.
recording here. But we'll see you all next season for Pop Solo Season 4.